has been a constant advocate of the principle that we Americans can broaden our perspectives, can find out about other cultures by simple travel. I know in a country that's as wide and as long as this one is, we tend to be a little insular. You can go 3,600 miles, I think, from San Diego to Boston and never cross an international boundary. And too often, I think, we're tempted to stay the way we are. And I think travel has a broadening effect.
There's something called a Cafe Fix. I was just at one in Frankfurt also. And it's a heroin maintenance clinic. And here, junkies can go to get medical counseling and to make sure they get safe stuff injected properly with counseling and care and an ability to get themselves back on their feet. A lot of tourists travel through Europe and they see all the junkies on the street and they just think, God, these Europeans, they're so liberal, they got junkies everywhere. Drugs are running rampant here. And I got to remind them, no, they consume less per capita than we do. They've just got junkies on the street instead of dead or in jail.
We spend a lot of money, state taxpayers' money, for which we're criticized in raising it, on holding in local jails and in state Department of Corrections people who smoke marijuana. There's a certain absurdity to that. These people are not harmful. What they've done is simply recreationally use a drug which is not addicting, not a gateway drug to any other. And for some people, a lot of fun. They're not doing anybody any harm. To spend $16 million in additional taxpayers' funds to put those people in the clink for that activity, I think is absurd. The other level is more personal. And I'm speaking as somebody, a state legislator, a practicing lawyer for 35 years, practicing in courts in the state. I smoked when I was young. I don't feel that my recreational use when I was in college and law school and somewhat after is much different from most people's. I used it when I was 20, 30, maybe a little bit by 40. After a while, it passes. Why take that cohort of people, criminalize them, put a misdemeanor or in some cases a felony label on them, affecting their job, affecting their prospects in so many other ways, for activity that so many of us engaged in and that is so harmless? Personally, I find that abhorrent.